You did a video, I watched the whole thing, where you talked about how porn is toxic to men. You have a new wave now where it's not just standard porn. You have OnlyFans popping up. You have guys sitting on there and spending a ton of money, by the way, to give to a whole bunch of women who don't care about them, who will openly and repeatedly say that they don't care about those guys and take their cash every step of the way. Mm-hmm. It is a disaster. It's not helping men in their lives whatsoever. They're going broke. They're feeling more dejected about themselves. What can you speak to men on this and motivate them to stop doing this stuff because it's going to break them?
Yeah, well, you know, women aren't the problem. In fact, by the way, yesterday I had to Google what 304 meant. I heard you say it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. I was like, what the fuck does 304
yeah.
mean? And there was
slutty.
Yeah.
Slutty behavior.
And then calculator, you turn it upside down.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. When I came out here, I didn't know either. They had to teach me, and I was like, wow, look at that. I'm a relic. You and I are from the same age.
I felt so unhip, right? So
We're not hip. We're not hip.
But it's not. It's not these women, these girls are not the problem. The feminists or whatever you want to call them, the hoes, they're not the problem. They see an opportunity.
Mm-hmm. A big financial one, too.
Yeah, a big financial one. And they are opportunists. Add to that, most men aren't willing to step up anymore. When we lack men who know how to earn, who have charisma, who are gentlemen, who can take control, who know how to take control, we don't have those kind of men anymore. So they're like, look, the kind of man I'm looking for is gone. And by the way, women are looking for that kind of man. Confident, capable men. And the reason I know this is every time we have a project class, the guys that manage my DMs and my Instagram, like it blows up. Like all these women are in there. Are any of them single? Are any of these guys single?
Yeah.
And that's all I keep hearing. If I feel like if I start a dating service with the single men,
you should do that.
With the single men from the project, I could be a multi-billionaire.
You should do that.
Yeah. So
side gig.
That would be my OnlyFans. That would be my own OnlyFans. Yeah, but the problem is the men, because here's what happens: they have bought into this narrative that I'm supposed to be toxic, I'm supposed to be passive, I'm supposed to be dependent, I'm supposed to be soft, I shouldn't want to earn, I shouldn't want things and possessions. Men want to acquire, like men want to build statues to themselves, men want kingdoms, men want to be respected, men want to be appreciated. And they're being told for years, ever since they were little puppies, you can't do any of that. But deep down inside, they still want that. And so they'll log on to a little OnlyFans account where they will pay to have a woman say that to them in a chat box or whatever the fuck, however that works.
Very sad, actually.
Yeah. So if men started to become the 2.0 versions of themselves, if men became financially sovereign, mentally tough, physically strong, created a tribe, fell in love with themselves, had charisma, learned, go take a fucking improv class. Go hire a personal trainer, do jujitsu, make some money, take an improv class, stop wearing your elastic waistband fucking shorts, right, that are like 4 sizes too big. They have like Cheeto dust in their belly button from all the video games they've played.
Nasty.
Like just become a man, and all of a sudden you will just attract women. You won't have to chase them. Right now they're chasing. And so these women are like, man, look, there's a lot of dudes coming to my channel. I'm going to take this opportunity. So the problem is not the women, it's the men. When men step up, they won't be spending money on that because they'll get the real thing. And when you have the real thing, when you feel that love, when you feel that significance, you feel that value, you feel like someone is loving you, not because you're paying them, they're loving you because there's a connection, kindred spirits. Oh my God, what a great feeling. And by the way, my wife says is the best. She goes, you were a jagged rock, I'm a jagged rock. We got in this burlap bag, and for the last 20 years, we've been shaking around, and every now and again, the creator opens the bag and looks in.
Right.
One of us look like, I think I want out, but fuck it, I'll stay another year, whatever. And soon you realize, like, this is where I'm supposed to be, because those two jagged rocks now are perfectly smooth, and what a great fit.
Right.
I can't buy that. I can't buy that feeling, that peace of mind, that security that I have. And my wife can't get that either. So men need to step up. When they do, they won't be into porn. They won't be into the OnlyFans. It
won't appeal to them.
No, but it's so easy because you could just stay on your mom's couch in the basement and take your iPhone and go to that account and blow what little money you have. And then you know what else happens too? Deep down inside, every man knows. By the way, the reason most men now are anxious and depressed, majority of anxiety and depression, 98% in my mind, I'm no doctor, but I'm going to peg it at 98%, are a byproduct of a man who is incongruent with what his conscience wants for him. When he does something and he's like, I'm not proud of this, that is anxiety. Like anxiety and depression knock on your door as your conscience and go, hey, you did something uncool. You should have gone to the gym. Instead, you went to OnlyFans, jerked off, went to sleep, whatever it is that you did, ate your Cheetos. You should have maybe looked for a better job. You should have tried to produce more value to humanity. You want to be like a servant. You want to be a savage. You didn't. And this is anxiety and depression coming and knocking at your door as your conscience. We all have a conscience. We know right and wrong. And so that's what these dudes are feeling, but they ignore it. Then they hit the vape pen and then they get drunk. It's like this whole circle, this toilet bowl of vices that if they just stopped for a moment, grabbed the fucking toilet ring, get out. If you got out of it for a day and worked out, did something hard, did something mentally difficult, and then went to sleep, you'd have a peaceful sleep. You'd be proud of yourself. The alarm goes off. You don't hit the snooze. You wake up. You dominate your day. You have a list of things to work off of. Holy shit. Before you know it, a week's gone by and you're proud of yourself. You start stacking those weeks, become months, months become years, and all of a sudden the world has changed because of you. But it's so much easier to just log on and get your rocks off.
If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.